MizzyWorld here to present, finally, another MadMizzy Sports segment here with my guy, my big bro, Raw Dog, during all the pandemic, the coronavirus, the riots, the protests, all this crazy shit that's been going on in 2020. We finally back to present MadMizzy Sports, and we're here to talk about the NBA and their plan to come back. Let's start on, if they do come back, Raw, who's got the advantage? What team do you feel has the advantage if they
I feel like
when they come back?
I feel like the Lakers, man. I mean, I feel like they going to the break. They were what 48 and maybe 14, I think it was.
They was on the street,
and I just feel like they probably got the best chemistry at this point because you know how LeBron is. He that dude on the team that he get everybody. He got niggas coming to his crib,
right?
So he trying to keep everybody together, and that's every team he's been on. He's been like that. So I just see them having the most chemistry going into this shit if it start back up when it's supposed to.
I disagree. I see why you say that, but I disagree because I feel as though the hold off is going to hurt them. I feel as though they were hitting their stride as they were getting into that break. You take 5 months off and you giving really a team that was dominating the whole league a chance to get healthy, and that's the Bucks, and that's to me who has the advantage coming back this year because I feel as though they're getting a chance to get healthy. I mean, Giannis said he ain't got no court to shoot on, but we know what Giannis' game is. He really don't need to fucking shoot for real. He gonna get back in the rhythm of the game and dominate.
About 58 wins or 54?
They was up there.
I think they had like 58 wins if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I think it's like 58 at least. So
they was head and shoulders above the rest of the league at the time.
Maybe 53, but it was in the 50s. They were above the Lakers,
right? Definitely,
as far as standings go.
Exactly, overall. But if they who has the advantage, but whoever wins, do you think an asterisk
is by? I think so because it'll never be the 2020 NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers, Milwaukee Bucks,
any team,
Houston Rockets without
Philadelphia Sixers.
Without remember what happened 2020 when everybody's gonna remember the pandemic, bro.
Right.
Nobody's gonna remember that. It's not.
It's gonna be who was the team that made it through the mess and the what they gonna have, like a tournament, the crazy tournament they gonna have in just Orlando. That's really what people are gonna remember for real. And for real, a lot of people are gonna just forget the season that just happened, which a lot of stuff, great stuff was happening.
With everything that went on this year, basketball is gonna take a backseat to it all anyway. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna be your team. If you win this year, I don't care what it is gonna have an asterisk. Especially the NBA is gonna have an asterisk next to it because like
of course. You're not coming into it and you're not finishing it all the way through. You having a 5-month break, 4 or 5 month layoff.
If the break didn't happen, would they have won? You know what I'm saying? That's what everyone's saying.
Of course.
So I mean,
and that goes with it because at the end of the day, a lot of players are older. You never know what happens is consistently you play, then you getting teams that's getting healthy that's going to have a chance to make a run because they having 22 teams playing this, right?
Yeah, 22.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think 11 teams from each conference would have been making the playoffs last year.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So you adding 3 more teams per conference to the mix while everybody's getting healthy. It's gonna be a crapshoot.
But it ain't even just that. It's the fact that, like I said, everything that's taking place this year, people are not.
That shit ain't really.
It's not relevant
It's not
anyway. Important.
Exactly.
Remember when the Lakers won a championship in 2020? Yeah, the same year we had the pandemic. Yeah, the same year we had the riots. Like the same year we had the loot. Like that shit is all gonna take a backseat. So it's not gonna even matter for real, bro.
The year that the country made a change for real. Yeah. The year that the country changed, and the year that fucking illness was upon us, everything, man. So that's definitely gonna be crazy. So before we get out of here, what's your real opinion on the boycott, and what do you think that the league should do as far as what's going on right now?
I don't know what I think they should do. I feel like, in my opinion, they should play again. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm gonna tell you why. If the conversation that I was told went down with Kyrie and on a phone call they had or whatever, and he said when they told him he wasn't going to be able to play, all of a sudden your
mood changed.
Your mood changed. So what are you really after? Now all of a sudden you went from I want to play until, like the boy Perk said, 9, 10, 11 days later, I don't think it's a good idea. Why? Because they told you wasn't going to be eligible to play.
Right.
If you're not on the team, they said no spectators. You will be a spectator.
Exactly.
So why do you expect to play in the first place? And what is your real stance? Are you against it for the political reasons, or are you against it because you couldn't be a part of it?
Exactly. And that's where I stand with it. And for me, honestly, I'm going to speak from a person that plays sports. I feel as though the way our country is right now, and I know a lot of people are talking against it, but I feel as though sports is going to be the number one thing they try to to pull people out of it. You feel what I'm saying? As long as people are accepting of things, you feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got to get it through our mind that we're not going to be able to change certain people. But as long as they ain't acting on they fucking crazy ass thoughts or they racist ass thoughts, that's all we can ask for in this world in general. In general, because you're not going to never escape people hating people. You're not.
No matter what you do.
No matter where you go. For some reason, people going to be fighting other people. For some reason. You feel what I'm saying? So all we can try to do is come together, and I feel as though sports right now could be the number one thing that pull us up out of this. And like Ross said, if your initial stance was, because when they initially, you know what I'm saying, brought it to the forefront, like the protests and all that was still going on, right?
Exactly.
So it wasn't like, oh, now the protest is going on, that's why he's making a change. It's like, no, they informed you that they were letting you know, oh no, other players can't be there as well if you're not playing.
Right.
And once you lose, you got to leave. From what I hear, once you lose, you get to leave.
And go home.
So, yeah. I don't know what y'all think, but let us know what y'all think about the NBA coming back, man. Who do y'all think has the advantage coming back after all this if they do come back? And should the champion have an asterisk next to their name? And
so,
go ahead, bro.
They probably wonder why I keep looking over here, but I'm just having memories and flashbacks of this fucking
we watching Game 7 of the finals, 2006 Warriors Cavs. I was so mad.
We was down in Wildwood, bro.
Yeah, we was sick.
Mad as we
I remember Game 6, after Game 6, I said if Steph don't shoot the ball 50 fucking times in this game, I don't care if we lose.
Yeah.
Not we, but I don't care if they lose. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Steph better shoot that shit 50
Miz was the
times.
only niggas in the crib that wanted the Warriors to win in a house full of people. We was down in Wildwood on vacation. We was the only two. And we had to hear that shit the next day, the whole ride home.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, that shit was crazy.
It was bad, man. When you came back, everything. Niggas gonna talk about it when they see this. That shit was bad for my man Steph. But let us know what y'all think, man. Is there, who has the advantage? Is there an asterisk next to the 2020 NBA champs? And what do y'all think about the boycott and what should the players do? Should they come back and play or should they try to hold out and get as much as they can from the owners and the endorsers? Let us know what y'all think, man. MadMizzy Sports, thanks for coming through. Gang.